Hello. Please come in. It's alright, come on. What can I help you with today? Shh. Don't tell me. You're looking for something to help with your energy, your spirit. I think I have something that can help with that. One moment. Here we are. These are crystals. I'm sorry. Yes, that question gets asked quite a lot. What you do with a crystal is you can either carry it around with you in your pocket, or you can put it into something like this. It stretches. You can simply put the crystal right inside and wear it around your neck. This is mine. This also helps if you wanted to use your crystal as a pendulum. Now, here are some of the crystals that I have. This is rose quartz. You may have heard of this before, yes. It's probably one of the more popular stones. It's got great healing benefits. It's one of those good for the soul kind of stones. It has great properties for controlling your emotions, especially things like heartache, loneliness, hurt. It's also very good at promoting forgiveness, inner peace with your heart, creating a good communication between your emotions, your spirit, your mind, even your body. It's an overall great stone, especially for any beginners. Here we have amethyst. Two types. Technically both the same, but I thought I would show you the difference. This one here, on the right, this is pure amethyst. As you can see, It's very jagged, and it has a sharp point, and there are tiny imperfections about it. For that reason, those who are looking for crystals for aesthetic reasons might not find this to be the one for them. Here, on the left, is amethyst carved into an arrowhead shape. You may notice that this one is more perfect, so to speak. The lines between white and purple are very distinct. However, the chances of this one being real are much less than this one. Amethyst promotes restful mind and body, and good rest for sleeping, good for insomniacs. It also promotes peace of both the mind and body as well, mostly the mind. It's good for protection against negative energy, others' emotions, which is good for empaths. Promotes a quiet mind and clarity, so it's good for decision making. And it helps to strengthen your spirit. Amethyst is another good beginner stone. Here we have fluorite, one of my favorite stones. Fluorite can come in a lot of colors. This one, though you cannot tell very well, is light green. There's a stripe of purple throughout it. Fluorite can come in varying shades of green, purple, clear, and even sort of a golden brown color. Usually, when you tilt it a certain way, in a certain light, you can see a rainbow within it. It's one of my favorite things about fluorite, aside from its usual properties. It helps to protect you and stabilize you, both your emotions and your spirit. It's a good grounding crystal, good for protection. Promotes clarity and stability. It's good for your mentality. One of its most popular properties, however, is for cleansing negative energies from the home, spirit, mind, and body. Again, a very good stone for beginners, like yourself. Next, we have moonkite jasper. A bit of a nondescript stone. Again, perhaps not something you're looking for if you want the aesthetic. However, it has very beneficial properties. It promotes self-confidence and power, especially over oneself. It unlocks any potential that you may have lying deep under the surface. It helps promote your natural instincts and thus can help aid in decision making. It is also a very good stress reliever. If you're feeling stressed at all, especially about decision making, this might be the stone for you, despite its plain appearance. Next, we have another type of jasper. This one, its origins are unclear, but I believe it to be leopard skin jasper. Leopard skin jasper is an all-around good stone. Pretty much it promotes positive energy. Aside from that, it is good for relieving stress, promoting tranquility, and healing the mind, spirit, and body. It's good for those who might not believe too much in the powers of the metaphysical, because it is rather pretty to look at if you look closely. Next, a smaller stone, but very pretty. Blue aragonite. Much as its color promotes a sense of peace, the stone's properties itself are good for calming the mind, spirit, and body. Good for stress relief. It helps promote communication throughout all of your chakras. It promotes your intuition and your empathy, becoming one with yourself as well as one with others. A very good quality to find in people, don't you think? Next is a stone that might not even be considered much of a stone, although it's extremely pretty to look at. This is blue goldstone. There are many different types of goldstone, different colors, and they all sparkle. The reason for this is because goldstone is not a stone at all, or rather man-made. It's a type of glass. Usually, the most common color for goldstone is a coppery red. It's made through a process of copper and glass. There are those who claim that this has some metaphysical properties, such as cleansing the spirit and protective healing. But I myself simply like it because it's very pretty. Next, we have citrine. This is a rough stone, raw, pure, untouched. It promotes prosperity and good fortune. In other words, luck and wealthiness. It invokes your imagination, awakens it perhaps, brings to light things you wouldn't have otherwise thought up. It also blocks negativity and others' emotions and energies. Also very good for people with empathetic powers, like myself. And perhaps, if I'm right, like you. The last crystal that I have is green calcite. There are many, many types of calcite. Blue, white, pink, honey, and of course green. Green calcite promotes emotional balance, stability. As with some of the other crystals, it is good for stress relief. It is a good grounding crystal for keeping the mind clear. Just like aragonite, it provokes your intuition. Because of its grounding abilities and emotional balance, this is another crystal that is good for empaths. Those are all of my crystals that I own. Would you like to purchase any of them? You would? Wonderful. Let me close this up. I'll set this aside. Now, let's see how many crystals you'll be getting today. 1 blue aragonite, 2 blue goldstone, 3 rose quartz, 4 leopard skin jasper, 5 amethyst, 6 citrine, 7 mookite jasper, 7 fluorite, 8 blue or green calcite, 'Did you want the amethyst arrowhead? Remember, it might not be real, but that is to say, is anything real? Alright, I'll add it free of charge, simply for the aesthetic. Now, you must begin the act of cleansing your crystals before you go home with them. As I cleanse each one, I will put them into this small leather pouch. This will protect them. I'm going to be cleansing them with this white sage smudge stick wrapped in twine. You can buy one of these yourself. It will help you to cleanse any negative energies from your crystals. I recommend cleansing them often. Shall we begin? Starting with blue aragonite. Next, the amethyst. I'll also cleanse your arrowhead, even though it may not need any cleansing at all. If it's not real, the chances of it absorbing energy is highly unlikely. But we wouldn't want to take any chances, would we? Next, leopard skin jasper. Next, citrine. I really think that this crystal will be very beneficial for you. It's very easy to cleanse your crystals using this smudge stick. Hardly any effort at all. I think it's good that I show you how to do this, so that you'll learn how to do it yourself when it comes time for you to. Next, rose quartz. Very good smoke plumes right now. Plenty of smoke to bathe the crystals in. Next, mookaite jasper. I'm sorry, what was the question? No, it doesn't burn or hurt. There's a slight heat, but it's not very strong, and it's not painful at all. Running low on smoke here. Much better. Heat is good for your crystals. Next, blue goldstone. Some crystals, such as citrine, are known to have their properties and powers become become a bit more strong when the crystals are heated. As such, some of these crystals are used in stone massages. Next, fluorite. Another good thing you can do for your crystals is to let them sit out in the moonlight. It will absorb the moon's rays, and it will sort of activate your crystals. Lastly, green calcite. These sage sticks last for a very long time. You can sage your home, your car, even yourself. They're very useful. And of course, always keep some sage to cleanse your crystals. The bag is a little full. You may want to be extra careful with it. Now, before you go, there's one last thing I would like to do. I would like to give you a bit of a gift. A couple, really. Firstly, this is a bottle of lavender oil. I can sense that you're under quite a bit of stress. Lavender oil, while not metaphysical, does have relaxing aromatherapy properties. Smell. It smells good, right? I'm going to give you a small bottle of this. You can add it to your bath water. Dab a little bit of it onto your skin. Even heat it so that the scent can fill your room. Here is a pendant for you to keep your crystals inside of. To put the crystals in, you simply stretch this open and fit the crystal through the rings and adjust it accordingly with your purchases. I'm also going to be giving you your own smudge stick, free of charge. This will help you to cleanse your crystals, yourself, your home, and anything else that you think needs cleaning. Lastly, well, I'm not going to give this to you. I would like to give you something a little less physical, perhaps more metaphysical. I would like to cast a small spell on you. Nothing serious. Nothing at all, really. Just a little... think of it as good luck. Yes, good luck. That's what I think it's a good name for it. Do I have your permission to do so? Thank you very much. If you'll just sit completely still for me. I'm going to count to 30. You might find yourself getting a little bit drowsy. It's nothing to worry about. Just focus on my voice and on the feather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Thank you for coming today.